just make a start. And when Happy Trooper turns up is when he turns up. Well, battle aplenty on the streets of Yithrin with some tomb tappers. Make sure everybody's on the same screen. Yep.
Oh,
So remember,
I'm not on the map.
Oh, sorry, Tenzin. We'll get you on the map.
Big spooky things attacking us.
Do you want to roll in for initiative, Tenzin, and then we can
Yeah.
get going?
Can't see my token.
That's right
Okay.
here.
Initiative.
17, huh? Pretty good. Okay, but we'll start with these two direwolves. I believe these were the Ogun direwolves?
Yeah.
So what you doing, Ogun?
I can't see where they are. Maybe I don't have permission to see. Can I just move my character so I can see them?
Oh, sure.
Okay. Yeah. I guess I'll just attack with them, to be honest.
Yeah.
And they have a bite. Bite?
Yeah, and I believe they'll get advantage because of pack tactics.
Yeah, that's true.
They do. So that's an 18 and an 18. Let's have a look. That does hit the Tomb Tapper, so thankfully for the advantage.
Okay, nice.
Let's roll damage for that.
Ooh.
Strength saving throw. The guys are pretty good at these. 22 now, so no problem for the saving throw. But the dog comes up and bites on the leg, and the Tomb Tapper throws it off. 11 points of damage. Okay, and your other direwolf is next, so you might as well roll again.
Yeah.
But a 12 does not. It's getting overwhelmed by the size of these things. But Stello isn't scared. What's Stello going to do?
Stella's going to actually use his 10th level upgrade. So he's going to swap from the form of the archer to the form of the dragon. So earlier he just had dragon horns growing from his head in like celestial starlight energy, and now he's going to actually grow dragon wings from his back, and he's going to fly. Wait, how far up is the wall?
I think we said it was 20 feet. 20 feet.
Oh, good. I just get up on. I've got 20 feet of flying movement, so I think I would get up here.
Sure. Remember, this part isn't actually broken. It's solid right there.
Oh. In that case, I'm just going to float in the air. I don't really have any spells. I'll move over there later. Not very well thought out, but I'll do produce flame on this one.
Okay.
By the way, is this one on top of the roof?
Yep, it is. So produce flame just completely misses and goes aside. So yep. So that was your bonus action for your dragon wing things?
Oh no, that's on the start of a new turn. I can freely swap with between.
I see.
Between these.
I see. Your flying speed of 20 and can hover. Okay, very good.
Start of each of your turns, yeah.
So for instance, you could start of your turn fly up with your form of the dragon, and then at your next turn swap around to the archer if you wanted to get roof access, for example. Yeah. That's cool. That's awesome. I like it. Tenzin.
Yeah.
After this round, Tenzin, you feel the power of the gods infuse you, and you level up your character.
Okay.
Actually, level 10 now.
I'm going to run to those big guys.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to throw my dagger, not my dagger, my soul knife, at this one.
Okay.
26 to hit.
26 does it. Yeah, and that's 23 with a sneak attack. Nice.
And then bonus action, I'm gonna throw my offhand one. It doesn't get what's it called though?
The
Oh,
dex
actually,
modifiers.
yeah.
Just the dice, I believe.
Yeah. Oh no, it gets the dex modifier because of the class feature, but I don't get sneak attack.
Oh, of course, of course. Okay, good to know.
25 to hit.
Oh yeah, 25 to hit, 9 psychic. Wow, yeah. Let me just check something. Yeah, wow, nice round 10s, and so round the corner, two deep gashes, and the tomb taper kind of rips the daggers off, spurts of blood coming out. He is angry.
Yeah.
Brutus momentarily pauses at the sheer horror from that attack. Hopefully he'll turn up. Ogun!
Okay, I think I'm going to take a step back, to be honest. With the athlete feat, do I have to roll to get down again?
No, I think athlete you can get down. Will cost you 20 feet of movement to get there, though.
Okay, so I can move here.
Yeah,
then?
yep.
I'll do that.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, scaling down the wall and hop over it. It's a little bit of rubble. Perfect. Yep. Do it.
Ooh. And I think I'll use my turn to dash
Okay.
up here, yeah.
All right. Nice. So off the roof, scampering away. What's your hit points like? Oh, not too bad. Okay, giant badger. Deal breaker. What's a giant badger doing?
It's gonna bite and claw like a little Wolverine-like creature. Let's see. That does
19 hits.
hit.
Amazing.
Oh, both of that hits.
Let's get a bite and a claw. Wow, these badgers are OP, man. Oh, it's a giant badger attack. So yeah, 10 piercing and slashing. And interesting, it doesn't have that feature where it has immunity to non-magical weapons. So the badger does damage to this little thing crawling away on its feet. Windfall.
Windfall will do an 8 action, but this time on the one on the roof, and then fly away a little.
Done. Now, if you remember last time, the giant elk was trying to bash through this wall.
Yeah. I guess he's going to try that again, so...
Sure.
Don't mind
Right.
Windfall. She's upstairs.
Yeah, and
also to this.
so two things happen. Number one, this time, remember the giant elk bashed through last time, mostly got through the wall. This time it does get through the wall, does do enough damage, so it's come crashing through here. Put it right here. Unfortunately, your favorite NPC, villain, is right there in the way. So, falling wall on top. Well, first of all, I'm going to make her make a dexterity saving throw. I don't know if you saw in chat, but Happy Trooper is going to be on in a little bit.
Nice.
Dexterity saving throw, 12. No, falling wall. I'm going to get her roll. 46 seems about right. Or not 40, 66. That's a bit much. 18. So she takes 18 points of damage and she ends up prone. And the thing has to go through the wall. Just going to bash through over here just with the sheer momentum of it. And of course, Villain has words to say about this. I don't know who's controlling this damn full of a lock, but maybe you should make sure that people are not on the other side of where it's crashing down, you damn fools!
Can't stand in the way of nature.
Yeah, you think the first 2 times he crashed into the wall, it would be a warning to you.
Okay, so I'll say that's a giant elk's movement and attack to get through there.
Okay.
Okay, yep, that'll be good, I think. Alright. Now, it's my turn. Let's see, the badger hit him, but he's not really worried about the badger. Okay. It is going to make a claw attack against the direwolf, whose AC is 14.
Snuggles will give him disadvantage
Okay, it still hits.
on the first attack.
Yep, so it's a 28 and a 16, so it still hits. Second attack with the claw is a 22. Okay, so this is what happens. You see the tomb taper reach down, get one claw into the direwolf, gets another claw into the direwolf, reaches its forward to its center mouth stomach, takes a big bite out of the wolf, completely severs its head, and then throws its corpse over here. So, yeah. So it's 28 plus, that's more than that. It's a problem when your DM can't do the math in his head. So he took that much points of damage.
Ouch.
And he just throws the corpse aside. Yeah, just a bit of an overpowered kill there. But Theodore! Yeah?
Theodore will take a peek outside. And can he see the one on the roof from where he is right now? Or?
Yes, but it's going to have +2 to its AC.
Okay, I'll move here to see him a little better. Even if it doesn't help, just
No, still +2.
yep. I'll shoot him twice.
Okay. So first shot, boom!
Nice.
Both of those hit, so 26 points of damage. See him lumbering over towards Destiny, but two nice shots. Would hit him in the eyes, but he doesn't really have any, but that's okay. That's your turn, Theodore?
And no, he'll just move over here behind the corner, get a little
Nice.
cover.
Nice. Snuggles.
Snuggles will move around the creature over here.
Okay.
And yeah, he'll attack. He doesn't have
Sure.
much else to do.
So with his rending attack.
Oh, by the way, we're already using level 10 abilities. Could I do an arcane jolt with Theodore's attack?
Sure, absolutely.
That's extra 2d6 damage to.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
So what's the mechanics down there? Is it once per long rest? Is it? How does it work?
Once it's 5 times per long rest. Intelligence modifier times per long rest.
Cool. Okay, so still needs to hit though.
No, it's just extra damage when it already hits.
Oh, sorry.
I'll link it.
Sorry, I thought you were doing it via Snuggles, but you're doing it via Theodore.
Yeah, it's either when Theodore hits or when Snuggles hits.
Okay, so this one here takes in another 11 points of damage. Okay, got it. Now it's Snuggles' turn.
I can also use it to heal 2d6 instead of dealing damage, but
Okay.
in this case it was damage.
Now, does the healing a touch spell when you use it?
No, someone I can see within 30 feet.
Nice, nice. Okay,
Yep.
Snuggles.
Snuggles will attack the creature over there.
Okay.
Next to him.
Oh, yeah. That's a big old miss.
It is.
Yep, okay. That's Snuggles.
That's it.
He's a bit of a one-trick pony, but a useful one-trick pony. Destiny. This tomb taper's up on there, getting ready with its sledgehammer. What do you do?
So first question: if I cast a spell that is a 40 feet cube, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, something like that, but a little wider, does that affect both creatures?
Well, this is why I have... where are they? So on a 40-foot cube, it would be exactly that. So I'm going to say no. Choose one.
Okay. Actually, she will move away from the creature. The creature has 10-foot reach. Does it get the attack of opportunity if I'm away?
I'll tell you when you move.
I will disengage just in case.
Okay, disengage.
And can I run diagonally over the roof and like land somewhere below?
You can try. I mean, you're gonna have to throw yourself off the roof, though.
I actually still have my whole movement. I just disengaged as an action.
And what's
Would
your
that
movement
help?
speed? What's your movement speed?
25.
So you started here, right? 5, 10, 15... 20. You can get to the edge of the roof, but you can't really jump. You can fall off, but you're going to take bludgeoning damage.
No, that was. I mean, I was here.
Oh, you were there.
I mean, regardless, with my action as disengage, I can actually move the 25 feet, and then I still have 25 feet. That's what I'm asking, if I can use my movement to get down.
But you used your extra movement to disengage, and you can't disengage and...
I mean, but as a part of disengage, I move my speed, isn't it?
Nope, disengage is an action.
Yeah, but can't I move 25 feet as a part of that action?
No, that's
Nope.
dash.
Oh, that's dash, yeah. So you can dash and take double movement, or disengage and take single movement.
Okay, fine. I'll get to the edge of the building and I'll stay there. I just
Okay.
want the creature to move closer.
Okay. Now, you still have one mirror image up, right?
Yes.
It's gonna go for you. Get to there. And with its 10-foot reach. Now. What's your AC? It's up at the mirror image.
18, and with shield it's 23. So if it attacks, I'll use the shield.
I think you've used the shield before, have you not?
Yes.
It's pretty
But it was my turn now, so it's gone.
So would... I'm not sure if I should be barreling off the edge. So I'm going to leave it to fate. 1 to 3, it's going to come down the side of the building and go for Theodore. 5 to 6, it's going after Destiny. It is going after... which way? That was... I forgot which way I said.
Theodore.
5 to 6 Destiny.
It's Destiny. So it comes charging off. Was it right there? Crashes. Actually, it's going to take just 1d6 from coming down there because it's so damn huge. You can just about step down there. Sees Theodore down there. Yeah, it's going sledgehammer. Boosh. A 23?
Yeah, hits.
Okay, it's going to swing again with a hammer for a 24. So I'm guessing that hits as well. So,
Would he happen to be immune to being blinded? Because I can use this. So whenever I get hit, I can blind the creature that attacked me.
damage. What harder to cause it?
I'll use a charge just to see if it even affects him.
Blinded. Okay. So what I'll do... Okay, so what happens? So, can use a reaction as immediately after being hit. So the first one just absolutely clobbers you. Boom! 34 points of bludgeoning damage. And then as soon as you do it, your weapon radiates up. And the sledgehammer was going to come down on you to hit you for 28 points of damage, but the creature is momentarily stunned by this flashing light, and it's 28 to hit gets reduced to 18. So due to your blinding radiance, you don't take an additional 28 points of damage. So
Actually, that hits because I don't have a shield.
No, sorry. So the first hit was a 23.
Yep.
Oh, I see. No. So, moment, they do hit. So the first hit was a 23, and the second hit with disadvantage was a 20. Can you do anything about the 20?
Nope.
Nope. Okay, so both of them hit then. So he had disadvantage with a blinding attack, but it hits anyway. So you take 34 plus 28. That much.
Okie dokie.
Does that take you down?
No, I have. I still have 25 hit points, but I'm happy I took the tough feat.
Tough feat is great. So villains has got Alk and stands up, sees Theodore in a bit of trouble and says, "Damn foolish knob!" Actually, she might do something very villain-like. And she comes up and she reaches out a hand and she tries to do a vampiric touch against the creature. But it misses. She's like, "God damn it!" Yeah, otherwise, she would have got 10 necrotic and it would have taken 10. She would have got 10 back. Okay, regardless, the vampiric touch misses. Direwolf. This one is mush.
Yeah. The direwolves I summoned I think they are fake, so when they die, I guess they just turn into some form of radiant dust and blow away in the wind.
Yeah, they're fake, technically, I think.
Yeah. Nonetheless, it's going to try to bite the leg of the creature once again.
Okay. 17 just hits.
Ooh, okay.
Needs to make a strength saving throw. Makes it 20, dirty 20. Still 9 points of piercing damage. Oh, it's starting to look rough. But it's still up. Okay, Stello.
Stello seeing this going a bit south, he's going to say just, shit. And he's going to drop his dragon wings and drop down and change to starry form. So that's 2d6.
Oh, yep. Boom, boom.
So that's 10.
Oh, you're right.
Oh, yeah,
so,
you
you got it. You got it. You're fine. 10 points of damage.
That's okay. And let's see. He's going to just move up a bit here and take 2 shots at this one, seeing it's a bit damaged. Let's see. First on bonus action attack.
Hits.
If it's still up, he's going to do a fire arrow.
Okay, so your Starry Wood Pine Bow absolutely hits it with 13 points of radiant damage. And it's tottering, about to go down. It's got very few hit points. And you shoot... Is it a Produce Flame? That's your cantrip, right? And it erupts in fire, and it just shakes it off. This is actually the first fire attack that's actually hit it. Turns out it's immune to fire. It did absolutely nothing with your Produce Flame. Yeah, everybody kept on missing with their flame attacks. But you've worked out now that it's immune to fire damage.
Let's see, just one. I'll move 10 feet, 15, 20. And I guess it would take an action to get up on the elk.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll get up on it later, perhaps. And that's my turn.
Okay, Tenzin. Is it level 10 Tenzin yet?
I'm going to attack this guy, seeing that Theodore is in danger. Bonus action, I'm going to aim for advantage.
Like steady aim. Okay.
Yeah, and then I'm going to sharpshooter him.
Ooh. All the eggs in one basket. Look. Oh,
That's
lucky you took steady aim.
23.
23 hits, yep.
And then that's 18. And then let me roll my sneak attack. Other.
Ooh.
That 18.
Nice.
Doesn't sharpshooter give you another 10?
Oh, it's added into the equation.
Oh,
the rolling
okay.
equation. That's
Okay.
why it's plus 16.
Oh, that makes sense. Perfect. Okay, nice. So, wow. Yeah, this one's starting to look a little beat up. This one is very beat up. It tends in, woof, right where its eye should be. You think you got a little bit of brain as well into it. So, well done.
Yuck.
Cool. It looks like Brutus is here.
Yes, he is indeed. It's time. I'm still a dance partner, my friend, and he takes out his eggs, and I guess I'm going to apply it to the thing.
Cool. Apply X2 thing. Wow. So this thing was taking various bits of damage. It ripped the head off of a dire wolf, but you cleave it in half. One fall of the two.
I imagine he splits it down there where his mouth is. He basically cuts it in two. Yeah.
Perfect. Brutus does Brutus. Yeah, one of these tomb takers is down. But yeah, well done. It had 12 hit points left. So, Brutus, that's your first attack. You can move and do something else if you like.
He has a hammer, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, it has a hammer. Yep.
Can I take the hammer and throw it at the other one like a hammer thrower in the Olympics, you know? Can I do that?
You can certainly try. Let me just check something. You can... Yeah, you can pick it up and come over here and try and throw it if you like.
I will do that. Let me just... My mouse is kind of wonky today, so give me a sec.
No problem.
I'll go here.
So
And I will...
roll me a d20 and just add your strength modifier to it.
Oh, no, that's a 10.
Yeah, the hammer is bigger than you are, Brutus, which is saying something, and it's just very hard to wield. So it kind of crashes here between Stello and Tenzin, but yeah, very, very hard to wield just because of the sheer size of it. Okay, so unless you've got a bonus action there, Ogun, Brutus, we shall move on to Ogun.
I think Brutus just gave me an idea. I think I'd like to try to shoot at the arm which the creature is holding the hammer.
Ooh, okay.
To see if I can try to disarm, like put a lot of effort on the hand to make it drop the hammer, perhaps.
Okay.
And I will shoot it with my bow twice.
Okay, so firstly, your Colossus Slayer kicks in the first one, so that's 16 points of damage. And the second one will just be 14 points of damage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, you do hit it, but it's not nearly enough to do a disarming strike. So it didn't come off, unfortunately. I mean, if you came up right next to it and tried to wrestle it off, you'd have a better chance. It's very hard. It's a very strong thing. But regardless, let's do a bunch load of damage, and it's starting to look rough. Hey, NPC, Giant Badger.
Badger is going to try to dash around the corner. That's let's see. Oh, you can dash. Yeah, 35. And burrow underneath, and wind up somewhere here.
Okay, nice. Has a burrow speed, does it?
It has a 10 feet burrow, so more likely over here. But yeah.
Just because it's cool, we'll allow it to happen. It can burrow through there. Windfall giving advantage to the tomb tap against the tomb tapper.
We already have advantage against it because it's blinded, right?
Ooh, how long is it blinded for?
Just till till his turn or my turn. Hold on, I'll check. What was it? Radiant weapon.
Is until the end of the attacker's next turn. So
Okay,
you're right,
so
it's still
until
blinded.
Theodore's next turn.
Unless...
Oh yeah, Windfall will give it the 8 action. Well, will give us the 8 action and move away.
Unless the attacker succeeds on a Constitution saving throw.
It's got a... Oh.
So it does get a save on its... When you... So just for future, I think when you hit with a radiant weapon, it does get a con saving throw to avoid the effects of blindness.
He can roll now. We didn't do anything that affected him yet.
That's true. But he rolls a 17. Does that beat your spell DC?
I think so. I'll just check. It's 16, yeah. It beats it.
So he's not blinded. Okay. But Windfall can give the advantage anyway. And he's giving advantage to the giant elk. What does the giant elk do?
It's gonna try to just stand up on its hind legs and try to kick it in the face with its hooves.
Nice. Oh!
Oh wow!
Oh! Wow! Look at that damage. Ouch!
48 plus 4.
24 damage. Okay, the Tomb Tapper survives. How much longer we shall see. And
Did more damage than me, man.
yeah, that was a great roll. So it's definitely not going to attack the badger.
That's the dead one. The one
Is
that's
it?
in initiative now is
Theodore!
dead. Yeah, because Theodore's
you're right.
running away, disengage, and going around the corner.
Okay.
Actually, he'll go inside the building and then dash to this door, and that's it.
Once again, you can't disengage and dash. You can disengage and
Oh.
move.
Yeah, I just did the same thing. Then, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He'll get this far. That's it.
Okay, well, that's outside of the Tomb Tapper's range. Okay, can Snuggles finish it off? Oh, not from there.
He will move. He's got 40 feet, so pretty good distance, but there's a crowd around, so he will... That's 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. He's gonna dash all the way over here.
Okay, Destiny. I'll give you a clue, Destiny. It has 30 hit points left. So unless you can do 30 hit points worth of damage, this thing's getting another attack.
Yeah, she'll cast slow on him, just to limit his attacks to just one.
Okay, what save? Is that a con save?
Wisdom save.
It rolls.
It's wisdom save, DC 16.
I rolled a natural 1. Oh, crap. Okay, so it's slowed.
And she'll move away from the edge of the roof.
So -2 to its AC, can't use its reactions, and it can't do more than one melee attack. Do one melee attack. All right. Oh, okay.
And I had to cast that with a 5th level spell slot because I'm out of 3rd and 4th.
Well, still. No, there's only one sensible thing it can do here, and that's to take his huge swipe at villain.
Snuggles gives him disadvantage. Yeah.
Well, that would be another natural 1 then. Natural 1 for the wisdom and a natural 1 for the sledgehammer attack. So just like crashes down next to villain. Villain is going to try her vampiric touch again. Reaches out, touches it, and misses again, using up another 3rd level spell slot. And she is not moving. Dire Wolf. This one.
Yeah. He's pretty far away, but and he can 50.
50 movement speed.
Yeah, still won't be enough. I guess he'll have to just dash and then dash all the way down here.
All right.
Like this.
Come on, just give my Tomb Tapper one more round. That's all you guys need to do. Stello.
Can Stella use his action to climb on top of the giant elk?
Yes. If you need your full action, sure.
Yeah. full action and movements. He's going to sit comfortably on top of the humongous elk, and he's going to shift this movement to aim his bow at the Tomb Tapper.
Okay. 24 does hit for 19 damage. Okay.
Yeah, and that's going to be my movement and turn.
Okay, cool. Tenzin. Can Tenzin finish it off?
I'm gonna steady aim and
Okay.
then just normal attack.
Okay.
With a 24 to hit.
Yeah. How does Tenzin do it?
He's going to throw the psychic blade at where its head should be, and then it's just gonna explode.
Oh, messy. So the core rains down on the badger and direwolf and villain. It's just a mess, but down the tomb tapper goes. And I believe that was after your guy's short rest, if I am not mistaken.
Yes. That is
Okay.
true.
So, mighty icebreakers, what would you like to do now?
I'd like to
So
see if there is any salvageable materials on the creatures.
Sure. Okay, so have a look through the tomb tapper. I mean, all it had was just this sledgehammer. But it is far too big, far too unwieldy for Brutus or Stello or Ogun to use. So apart from the sledgehammer, nothing much of note.
What about the teeth inside the stomach mouth?
You can pluck some teeth out if you like.
Yeah.
Okay, make
Is
me
it
a
trophy?
sure, make me a nature check, Brutus.
Ogun.
Oh, Ogun, sorry. Oh, Ogun. Ogun, I'm going to say there's a whole bunch of teeth here, and 20 is pretty good. So you get 2d20 worth of teeth. 12 usable teeth.
I checked the one I killed because I want to make a necklace out of the.
Okay, you make a nature check too then, Brutus.
Can I
Oh,
ask
right.
this in?
Sure. You know how it's done, so make it at advantage, Brutus. I'm going to say you get just 1d20. So you get 4 teeth, Brutus, with a 14 nature.
Make one of those cheap trains like you get at the flea market.
Easy enough. Don't know what flea markets you've visited. None of the flea markets I've visited have teeth chains, but absolutely, you can make a tooth chain if you want. No problem.
Cool. Then I do that. I wear it. And I'm all proud, and then I see the other guys, and I'm just like feeling self-conscious.
Cool. How long does this direwolf last for, Ogun?
1 hour.
Okay. And these things will
And,
pretty much last indefinitely because they're actual animals.
They're not. They're yarn animals. Like you pull them out of small yarn thingies, and but they last until next dawn or until they die.
Oh, do they? Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna say. So it looks like we have some mounts. Velin, I'm terribly sorry for this antlered man. Would you like to ride with me? We could perhaps.
Not in a million years. I'm not getting on that brute. Look, have a look around this town, Stello. And she drags you over to the town map. We still negotiate some of the spires. We need to go up the grand spire in the center as soon as we get the rhyme of this octad. I don't think a mount is very functional around here, but you enjoy yourself.
Okay. What do you guys think? Should we head on to any of the other places?
We were going to this area, weren't we? Just to check it out and then proceed to the other tower, Divination Tower, afterwards.
Oh yeah.
Theodore and Destiny are pretty spent, so let's just not make any big plans. Maybe just a little scouting.
I agree.
Yes,
Yeah.
this was in a little abandoned shop in the bazaar of the bazaar. So you're heading over to this area here, is that correct? The forest?
I think the
Oh,
dome.
the
north
Oh, the dome.
first.
dome, I think.
Okay, heading over to the dome. Okay. Get my notes. So, this immense dome looms before you, its crystal roof marred by a web of cracks. Through the gaps in the building shell, on the other side of an open entranceway, you see a strange landscape of miniaturized natural features. It's a little miniature tree, little miniature everything. Yeah. Miniature mountain
Botanical
ranges.
garden.
Miniature, almost, yeah. Little deserts, forested streams. So everything definitely on a smaller scale, but it's now all draped in ice.
Is there any visible entrance?
Oh yeah, there's a front door in front of you. Yep. You can get into it fairly easily.
With the animals as well, or?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
like
okay.
it's one like a forget what the word someone said, which was a great word. The like a mini glass house almost, but it's a big entranceway welcoming people in. Okay, so you wander in.
And the dome is made of glass. Can it be? Are things visible from outside, like
Well-
through the whole dome?
Yes. There was technically crystal, but yeah, functionally glass, and yeah, through the open entranceway you can see inside. So it's easy enough to go in and out. Easy enough to see what's inside, what's in out.
If you guys wait a few minutes, Destiny will send Windfall just to make a circle around the whole dome, see if there's anything moving in there.
Yes.
Okay. Make a perception check then. See if you see anything moving it.
Advantage with King
Yes.
hearing inside, right?
Yeah. Has a look around, doesn't see any movement inside of there. Though she does see inside of it, getting just the right angle, there's a 10-foot iron wheel right in the center of the menagerie.
Okay. Destiny will relay the information to the others. And before we enter, we can again use Windfall to scout ahead for us. Just go inside into the dome.
Okay, so Windfall goes inside, flies around, probably quite enjoying it. It's quite pleasant in there for birds. It's designed for birds. And, apart from this, this iron wheel. Oh, she does notice also, she gets more information about this iron wheel. There's 8 barrel-sized egg-shaped containers on each of its spokes. So it's a wheel on its side. At the end of each of its spokes, there's a barrel, currently empty. And there's also some type of a lever next to this wheel.
Since Destiny is looking through Windfall's eyes, can she tell what kind of creatures are entombed in ice in this dome?
There's no creatures entombed in ice. So if I said that, it's not true.
Oh, sorry.
Nothing alive in there. Yeah.
Okay.
So miniature everything. forest, deserts, miniature versions of that. And the very center of it, there's a like a wheel, and at each end of the wheels is a barrel, and just to the side of it, there's a lever.
Could I tell if this city is a part of that map or the whatever the dome is presenting?
To see if it represents some part of the world, you mean?
Yeah, because it's like a whole area that's represented in there. I'm just wondering if this city used to be a part of that area.
Make a history check. Just a pretty menagerie is all you can deduce from it. Someone's just created this rather nice area in there.
Okay, but nothing moving.
Nope.
I guess I'll relay the information about the wheel in the middle, the 8 barrels, which coincides with the 8 schools of magic, and the 8 lines that we need to open the Mythalar, or the access to the Mythalar. And nothing moving as far as Windfall can tell.
What do you think happens if you pull the lever?
Maybe something starts moving in there, which we do not want particularly, I think. We can try.
Brutus pulls the lever immediately.
Okay, so Brutus rushes in, pulls the lever. I like the barbarian initiative. And he pulls the lever and nothing happens. I like your initiative, though.
He just says, "Sorry, my friends, I just thought hesitation is cowardice. I'm sorry."
No worries, we were waiting outside for you to die. If you want to explore, Destiny could do another ritual of detect magic and see if those barrels emit any aura.
What time on the day is it? Is it evening, night?
It's getting towards the time when you'd require a long rest or else risk exhaustion. Time's a bit fuzzy here, but that's what your body's feeling.
I got some spell slots left, so I can use that on detect magic right away.
Okay.
Sure.
How wide across is this dome? Since you have a 30-foot range, you're going to have to go inside the menagerie. First of all, you detect magic and just the normal things pop off. Yep, so the dome itself is not magical. If you want to know about the wheel inside, you'd have to go inside.
Yeah, I'll go inside and I'll try to be as sneaky as possible.
Okay, so make me a stealth check. Okay, so you sneak in, walking across deserts and forests and lakes. The wheel is most definitely magical. They haven't given me the score, but I'll give it to you in just a sec. It gives off the transmutation, conjuration magic on the wheel.
Okay. Is anything else pinging around in the dome?
Nope. Just this wheel and the buckets and the lever.
Okay. Once I've been through the dome, I go outside and tell others about the conjuration wheel of conjuration.
Mm-hmm.
But the barrels didn't have any magic on them.
So the barrels did.
Oh, did it? Each a different school or?
Nope.
The same
All
one?
conjuration.
Oh, the
question.
barrels as well. The
Yep.
wheel and the barrels. Okay.
It's just the one school of magic.
Hmm. I wonder what's inside the barrels.
When Windfall went in and had a look around, the barrels were empty.
Okay.
Maybe we need to put something in there or conjure something in there. Destiny will just check through her spell book to see what conjuration magic she has. Like, mage armor is conjuration, I think. No, it's abjuration. Sorry.
They're confusing with schools of magic.
Misty Step is conjuration. That's weird. Maybe if she Misty Steps into the barrel, something will happen. Or put her in there and she'll Misty Step out of it.
Conjuration is typically summoning spells.
Yeah.
Like you
I
conjure
have
an
find
animal
familiar,
into
but...
existence. Ah, there we go.
Ooh. Conjure animal would be useful. Does anyone still have any?
I think the direwolf is still going strong, or at least for now.
Yep.
But I don't know if we can put that inside the barrel. By the way, this building, is it connected?
No. So, you can see, I'll tell you this one as well. This is another dome building. It is wrecked and open to the elements. Like you see, its roof is missing. And inside you see a large stage, seating for more than 100, a backstage area, an icicle sagging from its balcony. So it's obviously a wrecked theatre. If you want to investigate it further, you can. But this appears, so this is a theatre. This is a menagerie.
No more stage performances for us.
How wide is the barrel? How wide is the opening of the barrel?
It's a normal barrel. It's about 2 feet, I guess. 2 feet.
Okay, so that's too small. Destiny does have a conjuration spell that she can cast as a ritual. It's Tensor's Floating Disc. Maybe we can try casting that like above or below the barrel and see if anything happens. But it's too big to fit inside.
Give it a try.
Okay.
Don't really have any more spell slots either. I just have level 1, in case anyone goes down.
I guess she'll take 10 minutes to cast Tensor's Floating Disc.
Okay, so the disc appears right next to you.
Yeah, I was gonna cast it just as a test. I was gonna cast it under the barrel to see if it reacts.
Yeah. Nothing unusual happens.
Okay. Then I'll move it above the barrel. Or I can't squeeze it inside. So, okay. I guess we have a floating disc that if anybody wants to take a nap on it, feel free to do it.
Yeah, the great tragedy of Tensor's floating disc is you don't get to ride on it yourself. That's the whole tragedy. Otherwise, it would be cool.
Okay, shall we leave this for another day?
Yeah.
Since we don't have anything useful to try out here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wanna check out this tower over here? See if see what it does.
Okay. So you wander over to this tower over here. And this conical tower is held relatively upright by a ring of arched buttresses. Expressionless human figures stand in silence around it. The roof has a large, ragged hole in it where something large smashed through.
Is it emitting any magical auras?
Well, as you approach, you see a total of 7 creatures, and they're standing outside. I'll show you what they look like. You've seen them. One, so do it this way. I'll put this in chat and Discord. One of the, 3 of them look like that.
Those things again.
Yeah. 3 of them.
Are they moving or just standing still?
I'll get there in just a second. 3 of them look like that. The second one I shared there. And the last one. The last one looks like that. Actually, does this work? Oh, look. That's a cool feature from Beyond 20. I can share art from here. That is so cool. So there we go. This is what the 3 of them look like. And the Galvan Mage. Oh.
Is it too late to back off and just put some distance between us?
No. It's not. I'm just amazed that this does this. You see them from a distance. You do see them seeing you as well, if that makes sense. But they've make no move to approach you. So they have noticed you, but they're just observing you. They're not attacking you. They're not communicating.
Maybe we should back off, or does anybody want to talk to them?
I think we should back off.
Yeah, me too. I think it's time to find a place to spend the night and continue when we're a little refreshed.
So you back off from this other tower. And with whoever had detect magic still up, it is not pinging on the tower. So the tower itself is not magical.
Okay. Should we take refuge in the same building we did before, or find something else? I mean, we did get spotted by those 2 guards, but that I think that could happen in any part of the town. It just wasn't our day.
Yeah, we could get closer to the Tower of Divination and take a rest there.
Sure. There's not many houses in between, just the ones next to the bazaar where we rested earlier. So
yeah, we could put up the tiny hut behind one of those pillars, perhaps.
Sure, but maybe inside a house would be safer, so it's not visible.
That's true.
Okay, so we'll go search through these houses to find a spot for our tiny hut, and then just...
So I was just reading something. Which houses are you looking through?
Sorry, the one around the bazaar of the bazaar.
Okay.
So somewhere around here.
We have a look at this one. This one you kind of get out of line of sight by these guys, if nothing else. And you check around the building. It's more or less the same as this one. So there is a place to do a long rest. This would be a reasonable one.
Okay. Destiny will start conjuring a tiny hut.
Okay. Easy enough to do. Let me just read something. Okay. So the arcane hut goes up. We'll have our Brutus. Can you just roll me a d20, please, Brutus?
With pleasure.
Play an old d20. Okay. So the hut goes up. You're all settled down. I assume you take watches. Firstly, can I just have Ogun make me a Constitution saving throw, please?
Sure thing.
Constitution saving throw. Okay.
I'll give him my last flash of genius.
No.
If I notice
No.
he's doing it at all.
No, you don't notice it. It's not something you can do that. Can we quickly go to the other voice channel for a second there, please, Mr. Ogun?
Sure.
So you still have that flaw that you don't trust anyone. Okay, I'll let you to decide whether that means you run away or not. You just don't trust them. I've hung out with people before and I don't trust them. That doesn't mean I run away from them, but it's up to you. Something else starts happening though. Your skin. I'll explain this in the. Actually, I'll just explain it over in the main channel. But you still have that flaw. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go back.
Yeah.
So the first thing you notice, before there's some other rolls I need to do first, but this is something you notice in the morning. Ogun's looking a little odd. You look at his skin, it's kind of clammy. He's almost if he's constantly sweating. Then the sweat's stopped on his arms and his thing. I don't know how much hair does Ogun have? Ogun?
On his head?
Yep.
I think he's pretty bald.
The old Goliath hairdo.
Yeah.
So
Classic.
it's a shame. Okay, so you don't notice something else. And you notice Ogun kind of peering at things and he's kind of squinting around, almost as if he's nearsighted. So he's having trouble seeing things far away. But I'm going to have Brutus, since he's just recently joined us, also make me a Constitution saving throw, please. So con save from Brutus. Okay, so Brutus gets through the night. He's looking pretty good. No problems. Now let's go through the rest of you one by one. Stello, can you first roll me a d6? Okay, now make me a Constitution saving throw. Okay. Stello, other voice channel, please. You have gained the flaw. So whatever flaw you have before in your character sheet is replaced by I don't trust anyone. Okay?
Hey. Okay.
That's the sum total of that, so I'll let you decide what your character does as a result of that. Okay?
Is that is that permanent or would I know?
You don't know.
Oh, okay.
You don't know. Okay, okay, so that was Stello. Theodore, roll me a d6. And make a con saving throw.
Can I give myself Flash of Genius?
No, doesn't make sense in the context of this. Oh, actually, sorry, Stello,
Okay,
completely
sure.
ignored what I told you. Completely ignored. Okay, it is no longer true.
Okay.
Theodore, I did my math the wrong way, so you're fine. Theodore, you're fine. Destiny, do the same thing, a d6 for Destiny, and then a con save. Okay, and a con save. Okay, cool. Tenzin, same thing, d6 and a con save.
D6.
Okay.
Save. Is this a magical effect? Like a spell effect?
Nope.
No. Okay.
Okay,
Doesn't
fine.
matter.
You're fine. Okay, cool. So the rest of you, I mean, this city is oppressive. Just the death and the destruction and these weird schools of magic. But Tenzin, Destiny, Theodore, Stello, Ogun, you're throwing it. Brutus is throwing it off, but Ogun is looking rough. Clammy skin, is nearsightedness. But the net effect of it, thanks to the 5 rolled for the random encounter of a table by Brutus, no encounters during the night, so you can all take a long rest. Long rest successful.
Nice. Yeah.
Actually,
By the way,
Yep.
During the night before we're going to rest, I'm of course going to use my last spell slot to create some good berries and hand them out so we can have some food and share his water skin. And Stella is going to ask Theodore and Destiny. That hag, she asked for a memory, right? You two conferred with each other. Do you remember, or what did you? If you're allowed to say so, what did you give up?
Destiny will say Theodore gave up his memory of joining the Dwarven Guild where he learned to be an artificer.
Oh.
And,
That's pretty big.
Yeah. And Theodore will say, well, Destiny gave up the memory of her leaving home and becoming independent.
Those are some pretty big sacrifices. I wish I knew what I gave up myself, but yeah. How do you feel about those things? I'm sorry.
I'm not sure. It's a bit weird to. I mean, there's a little gap in the memory, but I guess I don't miss what I don't remember. I'm
That's true.
curious about it, but I'm not sure. It just feels weird, I guess. And for you?
Well, strangely enough, I feel invigorated. I'm not sure if it's the potion, but I feel like some big weight has just been pushed off my shoulders, and I just feel. I'm not sure how you would describe this. Like some weight has been pushed off my shoulders. It's strange. And on the other hand, I feel kind of embarrassed and weird. I remember when we've traveled through the towns, we went to these refugees and I handed them good berries and tried to take care of them. And now I don't really know why. I don't really feel why I would do that. It's weird.
I wish we told each other what memory we'll sacrifice like Destiny and Theodore did, but I guess it's a bit late for that.
Yeah, there must be some reason I didn't tell. I don't know why, but must have been something.
Is anyone having trouble? Not remember. I mean, I know you don't remember, but do you feel weird or anything similar?
No, it's just a strange, positive feeling. It's weird. I thought I'd feel some sort of loss of something, but I just feel relief. Odd.
As we're talking, do we notice Ogun being sick?
Not. Well, as I said, you notice clammy skin. Notice him squinting a little bit. So I'll let you make your own determination. What you make of that?
I guess Destiny would notice since she's proficient in medicine.
Mm-hmm.
And Ogun, are you feeling okay? You don't look well.
Do I somewhat feel kind of weird in a way? I'm not sure why, but it seems like I have problems focusing on different objects and I feel kind of hot.
You're having trouble seeing?
Like a little bit blurry, but probably nothing major.
I mean, it will be major if we encounter anything. Could I check you up, give you a checkup?
Hogan is kind of hesitating about your offer, but shakes his head and sure, whatever.
Okay, make a medicine check, Theodore.
Oops, that was just a misclick, sorry. I was fixing the character sheet for the next level. Can Theodore guide her, or is just a
Sure.
straight check?
You give him the once over, and it very much appears that he's nearsighted. So he can see things up close. So in battles, not really going to be an issue. But like you point out things across the horizons inside of Yithrin, and some of them you can make out the details quite easily, Theodore, but Ogun, you can't. He's very clammy to the touch, almost like he's just got a permanent layer of sweat all over him. And you kind of wipe off the sweat to see what happens, and within a few moments just becomes clammy again. Apart from that, you don't really see anything physically wrong with him.
Well, that's weird. Stella, you are a healer, more or less. Have you ever seen anything like this?
No.
No. Never. It's strange. Perhaps it's some of the magic in this place, and it'll pass when we leave. In case, I can take you to see Elder Stormcrow at Sky Tower. She's amazing at medicine. She can fix whatever is ailing you.
Is there any way to check if this is either a disease or a curse or something like that?
You need to make that determination yourself. That's it. Clammy skin, myopia, which is nearsightedness. So I'll leave that up to you. But I can't tell you if it's a curse or a disease or whatever.
Okay, then Destiny will take 10 minutes and cast Detect Magic just to see if it's a magical effect.
I'll save you. No, it's not a magical effect. There is no unusual magic on top of Ogun.
Okay. Has Destiny prepared the spells already, or is this like early in the morning when she actually starts preparing it?
I'll say it's early in the morning, so you can't. So you could prepare powers for tomorrow, but otherwise it's a bit meta.
Okay. Well, Ogun, make sure to let us know if your condition gets worse.
Don't worry about it, Destiny. I'm sure it will be fine. As long as I'm still able in combat, so we shouldn't worry too much about this.
Okay. I have to get to the door. Somebody's knocking, so I'll be right back.
Okay. So, morning, quote unquote. Everybody's refreshed. Long rest. What would you guys like to do?
Is it a new dawn as well, or is it we've just rested and it's sometime in the night? Or
Let's say it's a new dawn. It's a new day.
Okay.
New day full of hope.
New day full of hope. In that case, the animals will disappear.
Oh, okay. Yep. Poof. They're gone.
I miss Yarnhoof already. I was hoping to ride him around. Oh, well. What do you guys think? Should we head to the Tower of Divination and find out what's going on there? Try to end this winter?
Yeah, I think we wasted enough of time. We should get our head moving and be done with this.
Okay, so you head over to the Tower of Divination, with the detect magic still up. You detect it as a divination magic tower, and the walls of this very thin tower are etched with intricate designs of hands and eyes. Silver light flickers from a window above, which a large carved eye animates and blinks. A part of the tower's roof is missing. There's a blinking eye and a bit of the tower. And yes, it does reveal an aura of divination magic. And there's an entrance at the bottom here. Appears unguarded. Yeah.
Dali would like to walk to the entrance and just perhaps ask Tenzin to come with him, since he's got good ears as well, and try to look and listen inside if he wants.
Yeah, of course. I'll hop along.
Okay. So let's have Tenzin then make an investigation and a perception check, both at advantage, as Stello goes there and helps you look at things.
Investigation.
And perception.
Perception.
You go through the rubble around there. There's nothing much of interest. You stop. You listen for sounds, smell. Nothing out of the ordinary that you notice. So either something's being incredibly quiet, or there's nothing there.
I think we're good, bro.
Where did we go?
Divination Tower.
You just checked out the bottom, and Tenzin and Tenzin and Stello had a look round, listened, didn't find anything, didn't smell, hear, see anything. So, in Tenzin's opinion, it's pretty safe.
It's not like divination magic is that harmful, is it? Destiny?
Not really. It's mostly about seeing things, either the future or just scrying on things, or just keeping yourself safe, I guess. Which reminds me, I could cast an arcane eye. It's a divination spell. Maybe it'll actually be more useful than elsewhere, if whatever is in there detects divination magic. Instead of sending us windfall.
Yeah, that could work.
Tower knew we were coming, yeah.
It's scried on us already.
Destiny she'll actually step like through the doorway to cast it inside, because that would probably work better, and then cast Arcane Eye to just go through the tower, see what she finds.
Okay, searching through the tower. Sorry, Destiny's flying up through the tower?
No, we're just checking it out with Arcane Eye, the spell.
Oh, with the Arcane Eye. Okay, so you wind up the Tower of Divination and just a mess. But when you get to the top, there are large gashes in the roof that allows you to see the dark roof of the great ice cavern beyond. And the silver light that was at the top of the tower emanates from a 3-foot diameter glass orb sitting on top a 2-foot high stone plinth at the center of this 30-foot chamber. Now, eyeballs drift inside the orb like a fish in a fishbowl. Some have cataracts, like a milky coating to them, while others are bloodshot or pus-filled. And they're just floating around. So eyes in a 3-foot diameter glass orb and with the eyes floating inside, but the eyes kind of look diseased or damaged in some way.
Does it look in any way similar to Ogan's eyes? Or whatever's happening to him?
Nope. Oh, Ogan's eyes look pretty normal. It's just that they look normal. There's not a cataract on them or anything like that.
Okay, I'll describe the scene to the others and tell them that anything of note is at the very top of the tower. That there didn't seem to be anything special on the way up.
Destiny, being a divination wizard, immediately knows that a crystal ball filled with eyes is the symbol of Severus, the god of divination. Without even a check.
Were those eyes moving, or were they just standing still in the?
They're just drifting around.
Okay.
Like fish in a fishbowl is a very apt description. That type of speed.
Did they react at all to the arcane eye?
Well, the arcane eye is invisible, and no, they did not.
Yeah, I thought if they reacted to the divination magic itself.
Nope.
Okay. I think it's safe to go up at least most of the way, but still need to be careful on the top.
Yes, there's no time to waste.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's go.
Destiny will keep the arcane eyes in that room on the top with the eyes, just to see if they react to our approach.
Okay.
Can she, through the eyes, notice any writing on the wall?
Yes and no. I'll explain why in just a second. So remember how I said there was a big chunk of wall missing?
Yeah.
So which... sorry, I just need to get the right clue. So remember, there's a big chunk of the Tower of Divination missing, and you see written on one half of the part that is missing. You see that third a burnt ... The rest is missing, like part of that tower that blew off.
Can I recall seeing any pieces of the tower on the ground level beside the the Tower of Necromancy?
No. Nope, I don't. I mean, there's rubble everywhere. So you're looking for one particular piece of rubble with a writing on it, and searching through where the Necromancy Tower fell. Now, over here, you did not notice any writing there.
Okay. Could I use the arcane eye to look through the hole and maybe divine where the rest of it landed if it got blown out?
No. I mean, there's rubble everywhere. It would take a full day to look at every piece of rubble. I mean, you are literally looking for a needle in a haystack. That's what I'm saying.
Well, we still need to find it if we want to get the whole text, I guess. I guess, I guess we go to the top before we get to the room with the eyes. And do we have any plan as to what to do in there? Or we just walk in and see what happens?
Yeah, I think we should just wing it.
Yeah.
By going up the tower?
Yeah.
Okay. So you head up top of the tower. And as I said, there's lots of missing pieces of the roof of the Tower of Divination. And there's this 3-foot diameter orb with eyeballs floating inside of it. Like fish in a fishbowl. Some have cataracts, while others are bloodshot or pustules. And as you enter now that you're visible, all the eyes just focus on you, just lock their gaze on you. Does anybody speak Draconic?
Yep.
Yeah. Destiny.
Maybe you could have seen this before.
Yes.
Okay, good. Well, of course, the Dragonborn speaks Draconic. There's a plinth in front of this big crystal ball thing that says, "Ask and we shall find."
I guess we need to ask for the third omen.
Yeah, or its location.
I'm going to say Destiny would also know that in order to ask the questions, you would need to place your hands on the crystal ball. Being a divination wish, she knows about crystal balls, and you have to physically be touching it.
I think Destiny will say, I think I should do it. I'm most familiar with the magic in here.
Yeah.
Theodore will just give her guidance before she touches it, just in case.
Okay. The Destiny places her hands on it. Yes.
Yeah.
And what does she ask?
Oh, before. What is the third line of the right of the arcane octet?
Okay. And so it is Destiny, right? Destiny, the divination wishes, places her hand on it. Can I have Destiny make me a Constitution saving throw, please? And no guidance won't help with this. Ooh. Okay. Okay, so you don't. It doesn't answer the question, but it says, "Seek the answers in the Tower Observatory."
Do we know which tower that is? Have we came upon that name before?
Well, I tell you what. More than just that, you get a vision that the missing chunk of the arcane octad is in here.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay, and you see the eyes swim around inside of this orb, and then they settle down again. You know, in theory, you could ask another question as well.
Yeah. Destiny will ask the others if they have any suggestions for further questions.
I'm kind of curious about the Bazaar of the Bizarre. If there's anything valuable or powerful inside it.
Okay. Let's come up with a few questions. And Destiny says, I'll ask Theodore to help me. I know these eyes or something in here tried to affect me when I was looking for answers, and I know Theodore has some magic that can help me resist them. But if we want to ask as many questions as possible, maybe just prepare them in advance. So one is the bizarre. Anything?
And Belen, do you know anything we could ask for?
That is a good question. Let me ponder. Well, my area's interest is what indeed the Mythalar does, and what is indeed up in this massive tower at the center of the complex. So save your questions for yourself. I think my questions will be answered once we explore those two areas.
Oh wait, did Garrosh, when we met him outside, he said something about a world-ending disaster, a creature known as a Tarask. Is that something we could ask for?
We could ask where we can find it, or
Velen Pipes. Oh yes, that is an excellent question. That is a very, very powerful creature. The more we know about it, the better. So I second that suggestion. So you want to know about the bazaar? That's your first question. Second one was a Tarask.
Destiny would like to ask if the guards of the Galvan guards at the tower that we're gonna see are open to talking, or do we have to fight them?
Open to negotiation.
Oh, and the transmutation tower. We could ask about that little puzzle. Whether to choose, what was it? Demos, Galvan, or Hypnos, and how to use it.
Okay.
That was transmutation tower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you had the dials that detect. There was a Galvan, Magos, and something else. What do you want to start with? One of the questions there, Destiny, or?
I mean, if metagaming, if one question takes 6 seconds, we can ask 10 questions. So far we have 4. So maybe ask, do we need anything else beside the rights to access the Mythalar?
Okay.
Who won the last game at the arena? Or who should I bet on? We also have the tentacle monster at the museum, if we want to ask anything about that, and the room behind the mirror. We can ask if we can enter, how we can enter it, or if we can enter it invisible. I'll add those 2 questions as well, yeah.
Okay.
I can stop asking anytime I want in case anything bad happens, but I'm just preparing a few just in case.
Okay. So armed with a whole bunch of questions, Destiny rubs her hands together. I assume she places it onto the orb. And what's the first question she's going to ask? If there's any preparations you wish to do, of course.
Yeah, sorry, I'm typing the questions as well. First question will be if the Galvan guards at that tower are open to negotiations or not, or if they're open to talking or not.
You get
and by the way, Theodore would cast Bless on Destiny himself and
okay.
I don't know, Stalov, I guess.
Sure. So you get the vision back that the Galvan guards will not let you into the tower over here. They're not open to negotiation. They're there to guard, and if you attack them, they will attack back, but they will not let you in. So to answer your question, no, they're not open to negotiation. and Destiny, make me a Constitution saving throw. With your bless. Okay, so you get this vision, and you're all watching. You look in horror as one of Destiny's eyeballs is plucked out and is sucked into the orb, and you take, firstly, what's that? 9, 12 points of damage, and you have one eye, Destiny.
Oh, fuck.
Lucky,
So-
lucky. Yeah, I guess too late or something. I don't know. Up to you. But if possible, I would use it.
So this is the lucky feat, right? Sure.
Yes,
Sure.
just for a reroll.
Yep.
Oh,
Okay, so basically I can choose which result to take, and I'll take the first one.
Okay. There's an eye.
Is it possible for Theodore to give her a flash of genius?
No, I don't think so. There's no way he can functionally. What's he going to suggest? What's the genius that he's suggesting? She moves her hands. She asks us a different question. No. Losing an eye. You have disadvantage on
yeah,
wisdom
okay.
checks and
Okay.
and on ranged attack rolls. Yep.
oof.
And
Well,
I'll give you this. Magic
I don't
such
have any
as...
ranged attack rolls.
Oh, sorry, that's the wrong one. So amongst you know that the spell called Regenerate could give you your eye back, but I'll just let you know that's a 7th level spell.
I know. Okay, one less eye. Damn it.
Eye is sucked out.
Sorry, what was the damage she took?
12 from losing an eyeball.
12, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, Theodore will do a cure wounds on her just to heal
Sure.
the bleeding from the eye.
Sure. That's rather a gruesome injury, so you get the hit points back, but you don't get the eye back.
And he'll say, like, you don't have to continue. You see, it's damaging you.
Yeah, we
Come on.
should stop.
Another question. Come on.
I don't want to risk Stellar being completely blind.
Oh, that's a good point.
Theodore will offer himself because he's quite sturdy, and maybe he can resist better than Destiny. And Destiny will step away, just confused over the lack of depth perception. And I guess Theodore will ask. Let me see what else we prepared. He'll ask about. Yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, I was just doing some maths, and even if Flash of Genius was applied, the con save still wouldn't have been enough.
Oof.
So even with a Flash of Genius, it wouldn't have been enough. It's a +5, right?
That's
Yeah, +5.
17. Yeah, this is risky.
Come on, you have what? 12, 10 eyes between you? Because Stello only has one eye. That's plenty.
Theodore doesn't want Destiny to feel embarrassed by being the only one with one eye. Oh well, Stalo has one eye as well.
Oh, you cannot
Oh, wait.
be serious, Gnome. You're going to risk another eye? This is another one of your stupidity moves?
We need answers. Do you want to ask it?
I'm not risking my eye. Actually, look closely. I actually wear an eye patch. I've already lost an eye.
Half the
Oh,
group
yes.
only has one eye.
We started out with 14 eyes. 14 eyes. And now we are down to 11. Is your brain, Gnome? Do not risk it. We know where to look for the last page of the the Arcane Octad. Need to go over here. What are you mucking around for? But you be you, Gnome. Just be promised I'm not rescuing this time.
Theodore says, I want to ask about the solution to the puzzle in the transmutation tower, but not sure if we're gonna get an answer. What do you think? Or we can just like wing it
It's
over
risky.
there and
Yeah. We could
So-
just wing it.
I might have given you a bit of a hint on the guards. You can ask about an object or a person. So the location of an object or a person. It's not giving you answers.
oh, okay.
Because the thing is, it
So-
says ask and we shall find. Not ask and we will give you the solution. So I had that slightly
Okay.
wrong. So you could find the missing piece of the arcane octad, which is over in here. And I gave you the Galvin guards as a freebie.
Okay.
In that case, it won't be as useful.
We're not looking for any particular objects here, right? Just the verses to the right, and I guess we know where half of one is, and then the last one is at the transmutation tower.
Yeah.
Teresk, you could ask about.
That's not that important. I mean, we don't want to wake it anyway. I guess we're done with the questions, unless somebody can think of something important to ask about objects or people.
No.
Okay.
Stella is at least going to try to soothe Destiny and say, "You'll get used to it. This happened when I was young. You know, it stabilizes after a while."
As long as-
it looks. Sorry.
Go ahead.
It looks good on you. You look battle hardened, tough, and cute. It gives you charm. Yes, yes.
Oh yes, a bloody eye socket is very charming.
Hold on, let me try something. And she'll close her eyes and keep looking through the arcane eyes. And well, if I look through the arcane eye, I can still see normally.
Oh, that's true.
You can
I
use
guess-
the windfall as well.
Yeah. Except if I wanna look and walk, it needs to be very close. Otherwise, it'll just be weird.
You could ride on Snuggles, meanwhile.
Oh, yep, true. Okay, I think there's nothing useful left here. We can also come back if we think of something.
Yeah. Let's head for the observatory and the Galvin guards.
And
Okay.
Destiny will turn to Theodore and just look at him with one eye and say, "Did you see how I winked just now?" No? Okay, we'll leave the tower, I guess.
Okay. Okay, so you head over to the observatory. And you see these, in total, 7 guards standing before the tower. Do you approach?
They're gonna stop us, and let's just take them out from distance as well as we can and position ourselves to our advantage.
Sneak in.
Well, before
yeah,
Gonna get the drop on him.
before we approach them, before they even see us, Destiny still has the arcane eye active, so she can just scout the tower before we
I will
approach.
notice it. Yes. Just enter with the arcane eye and look for the right.
The iron door that leads into this tower. Your arcane guy gets up. It is iron and it is welded shut. So no.
Any openings on the tower itself? Because all the eye needs is a 1-inch opening, like 1 inch in diameter. That's all it needs to pass through.
Yes, right at the top of the tower, you see a large telescope poking out through.
Yeah, if there's any opening to the inside of the tower, the Destiny will send the eye inside and see what's in there.
You can't go in, actually. I just read a bit further. The adamantine shields cover the observatory windows, so there's not even a 1-inch thing that she can get through there. She does notice a telescope poking out, but there's no actual way to get into the tower. It's very strongly sealed for some reason.
Okay. I guess the telescope is pretty useless inside a cave. Unless somebody's really interested in ice. Well, I guess if they're not open to negotiations, Stalo, your suggestion to pick them up from far away, it sounds good.
Right.
Sneak closer for Tenzin to get his sneaky attacks in.
Yeah,
Alright, so
all
let
I
me-
need
so-
is 60 feet.
Let me take it back a little bit, actually. There is actually a hole in the roof. I take it back. And you see a chunk about the size of the divination on the floor of the observatory. Now, which way did it land? I don't know. So what we're going to do is on a 1 to 3, you can see the third right of the octane. On a 4 to 6, you can't. So why don't you roll a 1d6 Theodore and hope for a 1, 2, or 3. Roll a d6 Theodore and hope for a 1, 2, or 3. Nah, unfortunately, you see that you get through there, you see the shape of it, but it's upside down. You can't read it with the arcane eye.
I'll tell the others that I found the remains, but they're turned around and the sign is facing the floor, so I can't read it. We need to get to it and turn it around.
It's like a plan.
Yep.
Let's kill some mindless guards.
Let's hope they're mindless, because it'll be easier.
So what we'll do, we'll go back to our battle map here, and you'll see the guards. Actually, not going to be round like this. So, Tenzin, you said you wanted to position yourself about 60 feet away.
Just measure. Yeah.
And I'm saying getting to a sneaky place will require a stealth check. So make me a stealth check.
Stealth.
26. Okay. Okay. So you snuck around the place and you snuck right behind this building. Ogun, are you sneaking up there as well?
Is this a tower house?
It's a house. Yep.
Can
And
I
the door is here. You can go up there, but how are you doing that? You sneaking up there?
Yeah, sure, I'll try.
Okay, make me a stealth check. 16.
And
Oh,
I'll go from this side, I guess.
Okay. Brutus, what's Brutus doing?
Brutus is basically that's totally not his scene, you know. So he's kind of like, I guess he's kind of bored, I guess, because there's nothing to kill here. So He's like,
Well, wait for our signal. Once we do the first attacks, they rush in, and I'll rush in with you, bro.
that sounds good. That's good man, yes. And he slaps you on the back with his giant hand.
Okay. Where's Brutus going to be, though? Because if he just wanders up here now, he's then it's on. It's on like Donkey Kong. So where's Brutus going to be?
I tried to be sneaky and basically be. Let's say I'm behind.
Okay. Make me a stealth check.
Yes, sir. There it is.
Ooh.
Okay,
Maybe you
noted.
step away a little away from me, but
Okay, I'm just gonna
Just
get
kidding.
everybody else to let me know what they're doing before something happens. So what was Stello planning to do?
I was thinking of entering Starry Formed Dragon and getting up on one of these buildings, perhaps. Like so.
Okay, make me an athletics check, followed by a stealth check.
Oh, he's just going to fly up.
Oh, he's flying. If he's flying up, then that's fine. But still needs
Yeah.
a stealth.
Yep.
Okay.
Should have used password or trace.
No, you think? Theodore, Destiny?
Destiny. Which direction are we coming from? East?
Well, let's have a look, actually. Well, you can come from any direction you like. You could go the long way round if you like.
Destiny would stay about 90 feet away from whoever. Okay, so about 15 feet further closer. Theodore will be with her. And by the way, Destiny has a new ability with the 10th level called the Third Eye, so she can choose one. Yeah, Third Eye.
She's got
It's
second eye.
Second eye. Ironically, she'll choose dark vision up to 60 feet, so she doesn't need to use goggles of night. So
Okay.
if anybody doesn't have night vision, she can give him the goggles of night.
Okay. Theodore, you. I guess Theodore and Theodore and Destiny are hiding in this rubble over here for cover. Oh, down there. Okay. Make me
That's
stealth
still
checks.
90 feet. Yeah, perfect.
Make me stealth checks regardless
Sure.
for both of them. Okay. And Theodore.
And Theodore.
Okay. Snuggles.
Snuggles. I guess Snuggles can assist Brutus, just because they're they work from.
Okay. Stealth check from Stello Snuggles too. Okay. So, let's have a look.
And Windfall will just fly over like high up, 100 feet above the battlefield, just to
I won't make
check
Windfall make
the
one.
situation.
That's Stello. Brutus, no.
Before we begin, can we take like a bathroom break? Just
Yeah, I was just going to suggest that. I was just going to say what happens though. So everybody with a blue dot on is spotted. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a round. A round of those who are still sneaking. So Ogan, Tenzin, everybody without a blue dot will get a round, and then we'll get into it. Okay?
Okay.
So I'll put up the initiative board, but yes, we will have a short break now.
Oof. Be right back.
Okay. Yeah, so 5 minutes, guys.
that looks like the wand of Orcus be used? Could we like do a, I don't know, nature check or arcana check what that wand is made of? Or
What
Sure.
is nether oak?
Sure, take a...
yeah, or
take a-
what is nether oak?
Make a nature check.
Let's see. I'm proficient in nature as well.
Okay.
Let's see. I'll guide myself. So
Sure.
let's see. Oh yeah,
Ooh.
that's the stuff.
27. Nether oak. The root word from it comes from the word netherese, and nether oak come from the same botanical school. So the fake wand of Orcus, definitely not. So you're pretty sure it needs to be constructed from a tree, from the nether oak tree.
Yeah, I guess we know what to do then. We need to go to the gardens and the forests, or the yellow forests, what do you call it? Perhaps there's nether oaks there.
Well, as you ponder exactly what to do, we'll get to this next week because I have kids who will be in big trouble with my wife if I don't pick them up, if nothing else. So I'll pick this up next week, and it may or may not be the last session next week, depending on the choices you make and where you get through. So it might be last session next week, or it might be 2 weeks. Definitely be within 2 weeks, which will line up quite nicely with the Witchlight one.
Yeah. By the way, before you go, the session 0 for the Witchlight, do we do that after we're done with this campaign, or do we do it?
Yeah, we could do
Yeah,
it that
okay.
way. Yeah. Yep, absolutely. Yep, we'll do it after this. I mean, maybe like if it only takes half a session for the previous one to finish, then we could do it then. Anyway, but we're definitely doing a session 0. But I really do need to dash. I will see you kind gentlemen next week for probably the thrilling conclusion